Hello, and welcome to my review of the Avengers movie Iron Man Mark 6 armor battle damaged figure. This figure is based off of what he looked like mid Avengers movie, because we all know that he changes his armor right before the final battle when he gets the Mark 7 armor, which sadly we've not gotten a 6-inch figure of yet, and probably won't till the Iron Man 3 comes out later this year. But that is for another day. This figure is a simple repaint and repackage of the figure. It retains all the exact same features and paint sculpt, paint apps, and everything except for his accessories, and the battle damage, of course, which is just airbrushed black and some silver or dry brushing, slightly around the figure everywhere. On his hand, you got some on his over here. None on this arm. Got some on his leg. It's not much, and it's not that noticeable. Oh, he's also got some on his arm. Actually, does. Yeah, and actually, this figure originally came with interchangeable hands, which this figure does not. The one from Iron Man 2, which is what this figure was. It was released for Iron Man 2 and then released for the Avengers movie. Came with interchangeable hands. This figure does not. He only comes with these hands, which are one repulsor hand on the left. Pretty sure Iron Man's right-handed. And he's got a fist on the right, which I suppose is good, because why would you punch someone with your left hand if you can, punch someone with your left hand when you're right-handed? I suppose. Still, I would have rather had two repulsor hands and two fists that could interchange. And you also get Avengers bases, which I forgot to mention this in the Thor review. You also get the Avengers bases, which they just connect, and in many different ways and stuff. You can do crazy stuff with these. You can make a big circle like Anthony James did. Just do crazy crap. So I don't really care. They also have holes in the bottom of their feet, unlike the original figures did, so that they can use those bases. Other than that, this and the Thor figure are exactly the same as their previous figures, except for minor differences like Thor's new head sculpt and Iron Man's battle damage and less hands. But other than that, he still retains all the same sculpting. Exactly, nothing has been changed with the sculpting. It's still amazing sculpt, and yeah, it's he's still got all these details and panel lines in his armor, and he's got the bottom of his feet got these nice tread on them. He's got his kneecaps of death like Thor. He's got these nice these wonderful details. He's got his silver lined belly. He's got his triangle arc reactor. He's got this gold right here. He's got this battle damage. This is gold underneath, but battle damage on top. His shoulder pads go up and down. His elbow pad. His shoulder pads go up and down. He doesn't have any battle damage on his head. His head is such a nice sculpt. And actually, I'll be right back. It's actually almost the exact same head. All the details are exactly the same as the head you get with the Iron Man Mark III armor from the first Iron Man movie. Only the Iron Man 3 armor, for some reason, looks slightly slimmer on the cheeks. And want to know why? Because the Iron Man Mark III Now this one's got the black in the in between section on his cheeks. This one is not. It's got gold there. Come on, Hasbro. But this figure is much better than that one. Okay, so now onto articulation. This figure has a ball joint on a hinge, like all the other figures, like basically every other figure I've reviewed. He's got hinged, like pop jointed shoulder pads. He's got ball hinged shoulders, bicep swivel. He's got double jointed elbows. He's got swivel wrist and a joint at the wrist. He's got an abdomen joint. He's got Hasbro jointed hips, which is yeah, and also that detail in the hips is also really interesting. Like look at that. He's got his flares. That's wonderful. Both sides have that. It's wonderful. I love when they put details like that in there. He's got double jointed knees, and he's got sort of back and forth move. He's got a ball joint. Well, basically, it's a ball joint. He's got ball jointed feet, so they can do basically everything except for more than the world's tiniest ankle pivot. And other than that, this is yeah, this review's over. That's all this figure has to offer. Yeah. I don't really recommend this figure at all, actually. The only reason I got this figure was because I don't have the original one. But if I did, I would not have gotten this figure at all. Because I don't really want two Iron Man Mark 6, and especially don't want a battle damaged one. Yeah. I have it now, I guess. I give this figure a 7 out of 10 because it's a good figure and I love the original figure, but it gets marks down because of the battle damage, crappy paint apps, the Hasbro hips, and the lack of hands. The lack of interchangeable hands. So, that has been my review of the Avengers movie figure, Walmart exclusive Iron Man Mark 6 battle damage figure. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will see you shortly in the next review. Thank you, and have a great, wonderful day.